Parts of his talk that were emotionally draining and sad, and yet he has some funny anecdotes about his experiences in Gander. And not all of those appear in the Broadway show, so it's kind of neat to hear it from the person, Kevin T. himself.
I'm actually at this bit in Melbourne, so I came up to make sure I was here in time for today, and I'm really glad that I did, because it gave a significant amount of depth that you don't necessarily get from having just watched or heard Come From Away, because there's so many people portrayed in one show by so few people. To hear more about the actual experience around Gander and around 9/11 and what happened subsequently, and what we can take from that in a more tangible sense than just sort of an aura, as Kevin explained, and be able to show, to have a clear idea of what that aura actually means and how we need to be using that and interpreting that in our modern world.
Kevin tells a compelling story that's so personal and so resonant for what people need to hear today about what the real meaning of compassion is, to enter into the suffering of other people. That's what we are facing with the immigrants today.
And Kevin's talk reminded me of that, just how important the issue is and how humanitarian it is.
Is the Pay It Forward effort that he started, and in particular the moment with the gas station and the flat tire, $7. That's what really got me, was he said the amount $7, and the idea that could make someone say that his life was changed is so tragic and so beautiful at the same time.
It's about something universal, isn't it? And as Kevin said, you know, I think the timing for telling this story is pretty much perfect. So, I mean, what he's talking about is something I think that we used to talk about a lot more, about kindness and compassion, and we've kind of lost that, I think, in society, and it's really interesting for me to sort of hear that dialogue again.
I think that we all have a kindness within us, but sometimes it's awfully hidden, and listening to Kevin, I felt for an hour that my kindness was getting closer to the surface, and maybe it'll stay there for a while.
The time we live in now is a post-9/11 time, and things can't go back to the way they were, but things can move forward and be better than what they were.